I'm Dharma Devi and I welcome you to my channel and to my 101 yoga posture for beginners. Now let's start our practice and let's enjoy it. So today specifically I want to start with spinal flex. Spinal flex is a typical kundalini yoga position. And it's a dynamic posture, it's not still, and it includes movement of your spine. The spinal flex, you can do it in 3 different positions. Actually 2 positions with a couple of variations with your arms. So one of the most easy way to explain this position is sitting on your heels. Even though for some people could be kind of challenging this position, so wait for me. Later on I will explain you into the same spinal flex into easy pose and maybe give you some variation to sit on your heels. When you read the description of this position on the book, you will read inhale forward and exhale backward. As a backward that can be understood quite easily, is not the same. It doesn't happen the same for the forward, because what happens is forward means forward, and by doing this movement forward we defeat the purpose of the position itself and we risk to hurt badly our spine. More than forward, it should be straight, and I will explain it better what it means, this forward. So spinal flex is a very simple movement of the spine. It's a very powerful movement because it stimulates, massage your spine entirely from the first vertebra to the last vertebra at the top of your column. It stimulates your nervous system, since all the nerves are attached to your spine. It stimulates all your muscles and all your ligaments, because a lot of muscles are connecting to your spine. So when you do this very simple movement, you actually are stimulating your entire nervous system. So spinal flex, it's used to stimulate your nervous system and warm up your spine. Let's explain how to do it. And I go on the side so you can see better. Let's break the posture. So you sit on your heels or you sit in easy pose with your legs crossed. You pull your navel in, so your navel is always engaged, and your chin is parallel to the ground. No up, this would damage your neck, and no down, it would damage your neck as well. It's just parallel and slightly tucked in. When you have aligned your posture so your spine is neutral, it doesn't bend forward, it doesn't bend backward, it's just neutral, relaxed. You inhale, exhale, roll your spine down. As you can see, my chin is still parallel. And inhale, you stretch your spine up, straight up, no forward, up. It's like your chest want to reach the ceiling and you want to almost kiss the ceiling. Now, as you can see, my chin is always parallel. I do not lift my chin when I stretch my spine up. My chin is down, parallel. And then exhale, you roll your spine down, and as you can see, my shoulders and my hips are always on the same line. And then inhale, stretch up, exhale, roll down, inhale, stretch up, exhale, roll down. It's really a work of your hips. If you rotate your hips back and forth, you tuck down, you neutralize your hips, and then you tuck your hips down again, and then You bring your hips back to neutral position. You naturally move your spine up and down without stressing on your lower spine, for example, and without stressing the center of your spine between your shoulder blades. So what happens when you go forward? When you go forward, you are stressing 2 points that you don't want to stress: your lower spine and the center of your spine between your shoulder blades. This going forward completely defeats the purpose and the goal and the benefit of this position. So, to repeat and to conclude, inhale, straight up, exhale, roll down. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Inhale, up, exhale, down. You can move slowly, slightly, your shoulders, just to give a little bit more space to your chest to open up, and exhale. And it's very important to have this combination with your breath. When you inhale, you elevate yourself, because that's what happens with this posture. You elevate yourself. You really tell your energy to move in a specific way, in a specific direction. So from the bottom up. And when you relax, it's not like you carry your body down. You actually are directing the energy back down. Doing this posture in a correct way is essential and very important, because it's not just about physical alignment, it is about energy alignment. Our body is made of beautiful geometric energetic forms, and when we do something that is not aligned with our energy body, we mess up these beautiful energy alignments that we have within our body and outside. If we believe we have an aura is made of beautiful combinations of geometric shapes. So it is very important to be respectful of your physical body. So spinal flex has 2 more variations. One is in easy pose, 1 foot in front of the other, and your hands holding the ankle that is outside, the farther away from your body. And you hold, and the same alignment goes for your navel and your chin. Your navel is in, your chin is parallel to the ground the whole time, slightly tucked in. And you inhale, stretch up toward the ceiling, not forward, and exhale, roll down. Same play you do with your hips. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. The second variation is with your hands holding your knees. And as you can see, your elbows are straight. I see people doing this exercise in this way with their elbows bent. It's not quite correct. So we have to grab our knees. So if you have long arms, you might want to hold your shins. And your elbows are straight. And I will tell you later why they must be straight. And same thing, chin in, parallel, navel in, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Third variation. There is a third variation. Hands always in easy pose, hands on the floor. This is not really used. I think I saw it in 1, maybe 2 classes in Kundalini Yoga, but this is very powerful spinal flex. And when I explain you how the different spinal flex works on your spine, you will understand why this is very, very powerful. So you hold Mother Earth with your hands, and navel is absolutely in this position. Your chin is tucked in. Do not curve your spine. You have to be anatomically correct with the rest of your body. So this one, it overextends your neck, so it's not correct, especially because you're holding it for a long period of time. So you don't want to hold this position of your neck for too long. You want your chin kind of perpendicular to your neck, so your neck here is aligned with the rest of your spine. You inhale, this time you go forward because you are slightly leaning forward. But it's the same principle. You don't go forward, you go up toward the sky in a sort of a diagonal angles. Inhale and exhale. Important to keep your navel in. Inhale and exhale. Now let's talk about the different energetic work that we do with these 4 variations of spinal flex. Energetic and physical effect. I go one by one. And then I combine all together so you know what I'm talking about. So we have talked about 4 variations. Hands on the floor, hands on your ankle, hands on your knees, and heels. So let's go back to the first one. The first one, hands here, work really on the lowest of the lowest section of your spine. It really roll on the first vertebrae. It's really focus on your hips area, really helping to warm up these joints between your hips and your thighs, and really stimulate big time your first chakra and second. When you transfer your hands on your ankles, the energy start to rise slightly up, and so is your physical focus. So while before with your hands on the floor you were really working on the very first section of your spine, you're gonna work more on a section that is between your waistline and your second chakra. This happens when your hands are on your ankles, okay? And so the energy start to move higher. It's like you're bringing your focus up almost to the level of your navel. So you are including your very first chakra that we have stimulated with the first variation, and now you're bringing the energy up through the second chakra to the third. When you bring your hands to your knees with your elbows straight, and that's why it's important to keep your elbows straight, you're bringing the energy even higher from the navel, from the waistline up to your fourth chakra between your shoulder blades. So you are stimulating and you are warming up. You're making that section of your spine between your shoulder blades more flexible. If you bend your elbows, this doesn't happen. Your energy stops at the level of your diaphragm or solar plexus, and it doesn't go higher. Your elbow straight, it forces you to focus the energy and to bring the energy up to your heart and to the base of your neck. So fourth variation, you bring your hands on your thighs, same exercise. You go up and down, up and down. And if you can see this movement, it gives you a bigger range of movement, which means that the energy now can go even higher than your heart and go up toward the center of your head, so at the top of your head. So it's very important that when you do this sequence, when you do this exercise, you are aware and conscious of what's happening energetically to your body and to your mind, to your heart, to your soul. But for now, let's practice a few seconds of each of these exercises so you know what I mean for energy coherency. So this is it. If you want to have a short warm-up sequence that I use basically on a regular basis almost every day, and especially when I needed to move my spine after sitting for long hours, please check one of my videos. It's called Warm Up Spine for Long Hours Sitting. And it's a combination of these exercises plus a couple of more exercises, and it's really useful to move the energy into your spine, move your muscles, and really release the stress accumulated by so many hours sitting or even walking. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time. Bye.